I'm not gonna sit here and take it anymore.
There's a chance that we could end up having a major conflict with North Korea. Absolutely.
만일 미국이 무모한 도발을 걸어온다면
The clock is about to run out on North Korea. For all of the bluster of Kim Jong-un and the North Korean display of live and fake missiles, thuggish bully Kim Jong-un has finally rallied the international community to action, urging peace. One last attempt at sanctions was the theme of the day at the United Nations.
According to UN Security Council Resolution 2321, a stated objective of this council is North Korea's abandonment of its nuclear weapons and ballistic missile programs. For the past 20 years, well-intentioned diplomatic efforts to halt these programs have failed. It is only by first dismantling them that there can be peace, stability, and economic prosperity for all of Northeast Asia. With each successive detonation and missile test, North Korea pushes Northeast Asia and the world closer to instability and broader conflict. The threat of a North Korean nuclear attack on Seoul or Tokyo is real, and it is likely only a matter of time before North Korea develops the capability to strike the U.S. mainland. Indeed, the DPRK has repeatedly claimed it plans to conduct such a strike. Given that rhetoric, the United States cannot idly stand by, nor can other members of this council who are within striking distance of North Korean missiles.
In a nation whose entire GDP is about $25 billion, and where its people have over recent decades been exposed to terrible suffering, reduced to eating leaves and the bark of trees, the Pyongyang regime has devoted its energies to developing nuclear weapons and the missiles to convey them. Last year alone, North Korea tested 2 nuclear devices and more than 24 ballistic missiles. This year, we've witnessed more missile tests, and I remind the Council that every one of those tests breaks 7 UN resolutions, stretching back to Resolution 1695, passed unanimously in 2006.
However, Russia and China continue to attempt to bring North Korea to the table.
The two agreed to continue to seek the denuclearization of the Korean peninsula while refusing to accept North Korea's nuclear and missile strategy. While the statement expressed the hope that North Korea will prosper and become an active and constructive participant in the global arena, including the peaceful use of nuclear energy, Presidents Xi and Putin showed their strong commitment to leading their traditional ally to abide by the rules of the international community.
Peaceful settlement of the nuclear issue on the Korean peninsula through dialogue and negotiations represent the only right choice that is practical and viable.
Meanwhile, the United States is readying for what appears to be the inevitable.
An absolutely extraordinary scene here at the White House this afternoon as busloads of senators arrived in the West Executive Drive here at the White House and made their way into a briefing room at the Eisenhower Executive Office building for what was a very long briefing on North Korea.
I believe the best way to solve this problem is to eradicate the leadership. And I don't mean, I'm talking about those who are closest in making the decisions that North Korea is following now. Now, I don't think this is something, I don't want to say any more than that, okay? There's no reason to say any more than that. That's what I believe we need to do.
The clock is ticking, and under these conditions, at any moment, North Korea will have finally gotten exactly what they have been asking for. John Bound for Infowars.com.
Let's go to Debit in Florida. Debit in Florida, you're on the air.
Great. Hey, thank you so much. Listen, I have bought your product, and I gotta say they're amazing. Anyone who's on the fence, buy it, because I've got Caveman, Superman Vitality, Secret 12, Vitamin Mineral Fusion. I've got the body armor.
Wow, thank you.
Wow.
You're the type of listener that makes it all possible. Which nutraceutical does you like best?
I really like the Vitamin Mineral Fusion, to be honest. That's
it's amazing.
Really incredible. I drank it in the morning, and I swear to you, I felt incredible. Like I haven't felt in a week. My morning was fantastic, and I love you guys. I love the InfoWars crew, and I just want to, I want to take this opportunity to tell anybody out there who's on the fence. Just buy it. You will love it. I'm telling you, I've never bought a bad product.
What you find in our news is the same thing you find in our products at InfoWarsLife.com. It's a win-win, InfoWarsLife.com.